of algorithm. Once an algorithm is written in language and validated for correctness, it is the time to program the algorithm in some computer language, so such as C++ or Python or Java for computing, compiling next. So have written the algorithm in any other language. So I said already. So if it will be we writing the unnecessary steps, unwanted steps, not like that. You can write the appropriate steps in the program of the analysis of the algorithm. Now see, he given the space and time complexity. So the amount of memory an algorithm or program needs to run to complete is known as the space complexity. How much memory for algorithm you are taking, you are choosing, okay? So that is the space complexity. So within the small steps, within the required steps, we can write that you have to complete your algorithm. That is, he is planning about the space complexity, and time also he given the amount of computer time in an algorithm or program is to run to which is known as time. So how much time you are taken for writing the algorithm. That is the space. It means how much space you take in, how much time you take in for the algorithm. That is about the space and complexity. And again, he given the performance evaluation. So again, in this we are having two phases here. One is the performance analysis, and another one is the performance measurement. Okay. So performance analysis. In the performance analysis, in this phase, priori estimates of program are derived mathematically. So mathematically, they can check. Evaluation means correctness. Corrected the algorithm. Check the algorithm. That is mathematically, if they are checking, that is called as a performance analysis. And performance measurement means in this phase. So priori means what? Before only they can calculate. It means after that. So after testing is done based on the estimates. After checking the algorithm, again they are checking the performance measurement. Analysis and algorithm involves many formulae and concepts from mathematics, probability, and statistics. So mathematically also, and probability wise also, statistics wise also, they are checking. Algorithm analysis will give certain quantitative and qualitative judgment on an algorithm compared to others. So research, if you are having the research methodology, okay. So in the research methodology, they are checking about the whatever you are going to research, whatever you are writing about the topic, okay. Then there is called as the qualitative and quantitative. So in this algorithm also, they are checking. So based upon that, that is the performance analysis or performance measurement, okay. Next, we are having testing the program. Once the program is executed and analyzed, it is the time to test the program using debugging. So we people already know that once we are writing, once we have executed the program, then automatically, so after that we are having testing tools. So in the subject software engineering, you people are having the idea about software engineering, white box testing, black box testing. That only he given about the program. So after execution, again if they need to check the testing means what tools they are using, white box testing and black box testing. Okay, this is about the algorithm and analysis. Again, he given the about topic of the space complexity. So already how much time we are taking to write the program, that is we call as the space complexity. So here again he given the brief explanation about the space complexity. So say space complexity is nothing but computing the space that is occupied by the program. So this process includes various aspects of the program as follows. So see here different steps we are having. So space occupied by fixed part of the program. This part includes the space occupied by the program instructions, variables, constants, static, fixed size, arrays. Means what is telling us. So to write the program, we need the variables, we need the data types, we need the arrays, pointers, structures, unions, okay, data structures. So what concepts you have taken and how much data, how much bytes of memory will be allocated for that particular program. Okay, so based upon that, you can choose whenever you are writing the any program that is going to explain about the space complexity here. Okay, the space occupied by the fixed part is independent of number and size of the code and variables. That means independent of behavior of the program. So just the size of the code, how much size you are writing, means how much code in how much bytes of memory you are writing. That is explaining. And now the next point, the space consumed by the variable part of the program. This part includes the space consumed by the reference variables, dynamic size arrays, recursion stack, and other code which depends on the behavior and external factors. So what is telling here, so whenever you have taken the variables in your program, so variables in the different types of variables we are having reference variables, stacks, and dynamic size arrays and behavior. So that is about the how much space consumed by the variable part of the program. So here you given the example of this algorithm or program which includes various types of code, sequencing loops, recursion arrays, etc. Now see, given some example code, like taken the one function, okay, float is the return type of the function, and parameters you taken float f1, float f2, float. Okay, so completely taken in the float prototype here, and here some return value here f1 plus f2 plus f3. So f3 into f2 by, so some formula he used to find out the float value. So in the above example, the space of function S f of 1 equal to C f of f1 plus f2 plus result, which is the space consumed by the only fixed part which is independent of instant characteristics of the program. So here we are the logic of that. You want to find some value. So for that purpose, you writing the here some formula. So how much space these variables have taken. Okay, that is going to explain here. So example 2 also like that, a float sum. So sum you want to, again here they use the for loop here to find out the value. Okay, so for loop means how much here I size, I less than n. So number size, how much, n size, how much you will be given, that much of memory here the space will be allocated here. Okay, and again he given the example the recursive function. So in recursive function also, so how much space? So these are the examples he given about the space complexity, and again he given time complexity. Okay, so time complexity is defined as the time taken by the program or algorithm to produce the outputs from the given 0 or more inputs. So this process includes various parameters which are called as instance characteristics. So the time of an algorithm is the sum of compiled time or interpreted time and execution time. So time complexity is compiled time, execution time, and so whenever you have written the program, you should compile the program. So compiler, interpreter, both are different here. Compiler can be compiled all the complete program with a single step. Interpreter means here line by line, it can be translated the code. So compared to the compiler, the fast processing here, interpreter can take the slow time actually. And after the compilation, again we have to execute our program, run the program. Run the program is nothing but the going to execute the code. And time complexity also given some examples. So here so based on only main thing is the declaration part, acceleration, whatever you want to be do logically. What is the time taken here? If the logic will be correct, okay, then no need to check the errors, no need to take the more time here. If you are correct code, If there are no errors, automatically it's going to very fastly execute. Okay. So here also some methods here to find out to find out the total number of program steps in a program to solve a particular problem. By increasing the variable count in the program as a first statement, initial value 0, and then incrementing on types of statements. So simple example only taken. You people I think know about the what are the global variables within the main function variables. They are called as outside the main function. If you are declaring, they are called as the global variable. Okay. Count variable was declared here, and the starting initial value will be taken the 0. If you increase the count value, use the increment operator here. So that is one of the example he given. And method 2 he given by building a table which contains statements, steps for executing the statements. How many times number of steps? Okay, so see here he explaining some example in the counter. So initially, count will be the value function they wrote. Okay, the prototype is the float type, and the function name is the sum. The parameter, the argument they passed, float, array type of, and int n. Okay, now float is 0, 0, the floating decimal point value. That's why 0.0 is taken, and the count plus plus. So how we can increase the count value means using the increment operator count plus plus plus. Okay, now coming to the for loop. So to increase the count plus plus, we use the for loop here. So for loop I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, and then count plus plus, and s equal to s plus of arrays also. Means the count plus plus we used, we can observe here. First time increment the count for program steps, float s equal to 0.0, and second time he given count for executing control part, verifying condition, incrementing, and control variable. Next they given count for above assignment. Next they count for loop. So the count variable they can use many times in this program. So in the example, above example, if for loop executes n times, then the count is 1 plus 2n plus 1 plus 1. So time complexity how will be, how much time complexity will be taken, he given here. So how much it will be means in the count variable 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1. The first one is for a variable declaration. The second is as first n number of times control part is executed. Second number of times assignment is executed, hence it is 2n. Second, so how the count variable is going to increasing, we given time complexity formula. Okay, that is about the time complexity actually, and program also given. You people are having textbooks. Textbooks ఉన్నాయమ్మా?
కొందరి దగ్గర ఉన్నాయి మేడం.
కొంతమంది దగ్గర ఉన్నాయి. టెక్స్ట్ బుక్ లో కూడా ఇట్లానే కోడింగ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ ఇచ్చాడా?
yes ma'am.
ఓకే, మీరు ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాయాలా ఎగ్జామ్ లో? అవసరం లేదా? ఐడియా ఉందా తెలీదా?
no idea.
నో ఐడియా. ఓకే, అయినా యాక్చువల్గా ఇక్కడ డేటా స్ట్రక్చర్స్ అంటే మెయిన్ థింగ్ ఇస్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఫర్ ద లింక్డ్ లిస్ట్, స్టాక్స్, క్యూస్, graphs, trees. Okay, time complexity, space complexity are the normal basic topics generally. Okay, now see the next we are having mathematical notations of algorithm analysis. So to algorithm analysis purpose, we are having some mathematical analysis, like he given asymptotic notations or mathematical notations, and asymptotic analysis, best case, average case, means like the however you are taking the time complexity, space complex, like this only. For algorithm purpose, we are having the symbols. So you can take the symbolically, you can take, otherwise symbolically you can take. In this, which one is the best case and which one is the average case, like this you can write, you can check the algorithm analysis. So notations is given, first one big O notation. So idantha complete mathematical solving. You people are MPC students only. All are. 1 second. Okay. So I'm starting the stacks here directly. Yeah. So stack is an abstract data type. So what is the abstract data type? Anyone having idea? So commonly used in most programming languages. Likewise, stack entity allows all data operations at the one end only. So stacks means you people LIFO, last in first out. Okay. If you want to keep the like series, how kept so 3, 4, 5, 6 means last in first out. Last, whatever the last 3 will be, if you want to take out that, last thing. I mean, what I'm telling you here, like a simple example, rotis, if you make the rotis, okay? In the plate, you are putting the rotis. So rotis, the first roti will be going to last place, okay? So whenever you want to take the order wise, the last roti will be take the first place, then second, means the last, whatever the first roti will be there, we are taking the last. That is about the last in first out concept. Next we call as what is this? Before that only given. Abstract data type is simply entity is a type or class or object. So you are having the classes and objects. Okay, encapsulation, data abstraction. So class, how we can write the class name, then data members, then member functions, then we are closing the class. So abstraction is mainly purpose to hide the properties, implementation details. Okay, what are the implementation details for the programming? If you want to hide that, if you want to secure that, that concept is called as a abstraction here. Again, that only is telling here. So whose behavior is defined by a set of value and set of operations. So the definition of parity only mention what operations are to be performed, but now how this operation will be implemented. It does not specify how the data will be organized in memory and what algorithm will be. So simply what he's telling means whenever if you are everyone know about the bike riding, but we don't know how the bike will be going to ride. Means internally what is the operations, what are the mechanism will be there, we don't know, just we can ride the bike. Okay, so like this also program implementation, we don't know, just we can access the program, we don't know the implementation. That is called as the data abstraction here. Now coming to the again he given abstraction is a concept that refers anything hiding the client in front of the implementation details or low level details. Just now I said now. Okay, so example also that only he given, a vehicle driver is hidden from the details such as how fuel is supplied to engine. Just an example I given, same example only. Okay, and how engine is working. So we don't know how the petrol is given, I mean how the engine is working and how the fuel is going supplied to the engine, we don't know, and how gearbox is designed. Just we know just to start the bike and use the gears, only we know that. Okay, the entire working of a computer is abstraction because we can't see anything inside circuitry of the motherboard. So we don't know internally what are the parts of the motherboard. Just we start the CPU and we can use our apps, applications, MS Office or Java, Python. whatever you want to do. And one more example also he given here. The internal working details of a music player is hidden from the music lovers. That is also one of the example he given. Okay. Now see the data type. So what is the type? A set of operations on data which is represented in it. So normally we know now how data types means which type of data you want to be used in your program, that is called as a data type. Okay. Again, he given abstract type. It's specific for a type or data structure independent of an implementation. The interface for the entity is defined in the terms of type and set of operations. So that only he is explaining. So the behavior of each operation is determined by its inputs and outputs. And entity does not specify how the data type is implemented. So means what is telling means here. So classes in the class program, you are defining the if you take an employee's information you want to define. Okay, employee details we don't know. What are the employees operation we want to perform, that only we can perform, but we don't know employee details clearly. Internal details if you want to hide, using we can hide information. So how we can hide the information means we are having the access specifiers or visibility modes, public, private, and protected. Okay, using that. So you know, you people know about public, private difference. Public if you public visibility mode if you are using means outside the class also you can access the data. Private if you are using means private. So public here all the people can be used. Private means what? Only that is my vehicle means I want to give the permission to anyone. That is called as a private. Okay. So using that using that access modifiers, we can hide our data. We can hide the behavior of the employee. Okay. Any type of the class program, if you want to hide the data, so you can use the access modifiers to secure your data. Okay. Data from outside. That is the concept of the ADT here. Now the structure. What is here? It's the implementation for an ADT data and operations on data in the computer language. In the object-oriented language, an ADT and implementation together make up a class. Just now I said each operation associated with the ADT is implemented by a member functions or methods. So in the class, generally structures in C program, structure means how you can write the structure name, their various data types of data can combine together. Okay, different types of data combined together is called like this is hoops concept in Java also. If you taken the different types of data, okay, and here you can add the methods. Actually, basic concepts of hoops, if you are having an idea, this is very easy. I don't know what subject you are having and which subjects you are having. Basic concepts, encapsulation. Encapsulation means what? What is the meaning of the encapsulation? Means data members and member functions. The rank of the data members and member functions are combined together is called as a encapsulation. So the class what will be there, data members also will be there and member functions will be are there. Okay, for the data members, for the member function, again we are having the visibility modes, or you can say the access specifiers. Using that access specifiers, we can secure our data. If you want to give the data publicly, you can mention. Otherwise, if you want to secure your data privately, you can use the private. Okay, so how this concept will be going to work means in the class program. Okay, so class means how we can write means in the class we can write the here data members and member functions. Member functions also called as methods also here. Now coming to the stack. A stack contains a sequence of items that are inserted, means pushed he given, and removed is called as the popped. So inserting is called as the push and removing is called as a pop. According to the last and first out, how we can, so LIFO stack called as LIFO. So see, the item can be inserted in the stack at any time, but may only access or remove the most recently inserted item. So the already I given example here that remains in the vault of the stack. The name stack is derived from the metaphor of a stack placed in a spring-loaded cafeteria plate dispenser. Okay, so we are putting in the cafeteria dispenser. Okay, one by one. Like I think idli cooker, all of you are having idea. Is simply logic. Okay, idli cooker. In the idli cooker, how you can inserted plates. First plate will be going to last, then second, then third. So whenever we are removing that plates, what happened? The last plate can be removing first place. Okay, and whatever the first place firstly you inserted, that will be coming to the last. That is the simple concept of the stack. Okay, stack and time la idli plate lu mana itla pettu untam kada cooker lo one by one. So first pettindi last istamu, last lo pettindi first istam anamata. Ade concept, అదే స్టాక్ అంటే కూడా అంతే. రోటీస్ తీసుకోవచ్చు, ఇడ్లీ కుక్కర్ తీసుకోవచ్చు, లేకపోతే ఇక్కడ ప్లేట్స్ గురించి చెప్తున్నాడు. ఓకే, ఒక స్పెండిల్ లో కనుక సిడీస్ కూడా పెడితే కనుక లాస్ట్ సిడీ మనం ఫస్ట్ ఇస్తాము, ఫస్ట్ పెట్టిన సిడీ లాస్ట్ ఇస్తాము. సో అందుకని ఏం చెప్తాను, స్టాక్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ ఎ లిఫో, లాస్ట్ ఇన్ ఫస్ట్ అవుట్. దట్ దీస్ ఆర్ ద మెనీ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ యు ఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ ఫర్ ద స్టాక్స్. ఓకే, now stack editing. The stack editing contains fields or variables and operations which are specified independent of a implementation language. So stack editing, sit top. So what are the operations you are using in the stack editing? Aim perform change. What operations you are having here? Stack editing. Top, push, pop. Again, top function is empty, is full size. Okay. So push function will be there, pop function will be the top also there, is empty is also there, is full also there, and size also there. Okay. Now come to attributes. It is the position of top element. Initial value will be 0. So operations what we are having, push and insert shadow. Insert an item in the stack. Pop means what? Remove an item from the stack. And top means retrieves the top item of the stack. So you don't be going to confuse here. Push ante insert పెడుతున్నాం, ఇన్సర్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం. Pop అంటే ఇక్కడ స్టాక్ లో నుంచి రిమూవ్ చేస్తున్నాం. అగైన్ టాప్ అంటే ఏమంటున్నాడు, రిట్రైవ్ the top item of the stack. So first item ఏదైతే ఉందో దాన్ని యాక్సెస్ చేసుకోవడాన్ని టాప్ అంటున్నాడు. ఓకే, then is empty means what? return true if stack is empty. And is full means return means empty గా ఉంటే కనుక empty function will be shows that it will be empty. ఓకే, ఈస్ ఫుల్ అంటే ఇన్ కేస్ స్టాక్ ఫుల్ గా ఉంటే స్టాక్ ఫుల్ గా ఉంది, కంప్లీట్ అయిపోయింది, అక్కడ స్పేస్ లేదని చెప్పడానికి ఈస్ ఫుల్ అంటున్నాడు. సైజ్ అంటే హౌ మచ్ యూ కెన్ స్టోర్ ఇన్ ద స్టాక్, దట్ విల్ బి షోస్ ద సైజ్ హియర్. ఓకే, now so the properties of stack. So stack is an ordered list of similar data type. So it is also a ordered list. Okay, orderly only we are arranging. So stack is LIFO, last in first out structure, or we can say philo. He given here LIFO or philo. Philo means what? First in, last out. లేకపోతే లాస్ట్ ఏదైతే పెడుతున్నామో అది ఫస్ట్ ఇస్తున్నామని చెప్పంటున్నాడు. సో బోత్ ఇన్సర్షన్ అండ్ రిమూవల్ ఆర్ అలౌడ్ అట్ ఓన్లీ వన్ ఎండ్. సో ఇక్కడ చూడండి, ఇది ఒక కంటైనర్. ఓకే, ఈ కంటైనర్ కి ఓన్లీ వన్ ఎండే ఉంది. దేర్ ఆర్ నో టూ ఎండ్స్, వి ఆర్ హావింగ్ ఓన్లీ వన్ ఎండ్ ఇస్ ఓన్లీ దేర్. ఓకే, సో stack is said to be overflow state when it is completely full and is said to be in underflow. So stack in the case if you are having a completely fully, then you are having it will be overflow. ఇంకా స్పేస్ లేదు అంటే దాన్ని ఏమంటే ఓవర్ఫ్లో అంటాము. లేదు కంప్లీట్ గా ఖాళీ ఉంది, ఇంకా అసలు స్టాక్ లో ఏం పెట్టలేదు, మనం స్టాక్ లో ఏం స్టోర్ చేయలేదు, దెన్ దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ అండర్ఫ్లో. ఓకే, now see the diagrams also given. First of all, one position. Okay, so in this what is there ma? So top position lo stack empty ga undi. So stack top position nunchi kinda పంపిస్తాం. ఓకే, ఐ మీన్ ఇన్సర్ట్ చేస్తాం. అది పుష్. ఇన్సర్ట్ చేయడాన్ని ఏమంటున్నాడు, పుష్ అంటున్నాడు. అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ దానిలో ఏమంటున్నాడు చూడండి, సో ఫస్ట్ ఒకటి వెళ్ళిపోయింది, ఆ ఒకటి తీయాలంటే కూడా మనం ఎలా తీస్తాము, అగైన్ టాప్ లెవెల్ నుంచి తీస్తాము. ఓకే, దెన్ నెక్స్ట్ డయాగ్రామ్ లో after that he puts a 3 1 3 he puts. Then if you want to take the 3, so 8 చేయాలన్నా మనం టాప్ లెవెల్ నుంచి తీస్తాము. ఓకే, that is the, so only one and only we are having, that is the top level నుంచి తీస్తాం మనం. సో ఇక్కడ ఆపరేషన్స్ ఏమున్నాయి, సేమ్ పుష్ పాప్ పీక్ ఎంటీ సైజ్, push pop peak empty size, these are the operations you have the SAM methods. Now see the how you implemented the stack. Okay, ఎలా ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేస్తామని చూస్తున్నారు ఇక్కడ చూడండి. only 1 second ma. So as our first implementation of stack array, we store elements in an array. So all of you having the arrays. Okay, data continuous memory locations called array. Array lo etla aithe manamu continuous memory lo data items store chestunnamo, atla ikka stack lo kuda em chestunnamante continuous ga data items ni top level nunchi push chestunnam, insert chestunnam. In case if you want to remove also, then top level nunchi remove chestunnam anamata. So size how much he given, 100. Okay, so you can push the items into stack, that will be the first item goes to the bottom of the stack. Okay, ante kada bottom of stack always. The index of the bottom item is a of 0. So array lo aithe index number atla a of 0 undo, atlage ikkada kuda same, the index the bottom is called as a of 0 and the top of element in stack is called as the, so enta aithe size, current size you want to take, that will be the size of the array. And the push item will be first increment the top by 1. Okay, so first emundi 0 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 means incrementing always 1 1 1 1 1 only na. So automatically that will be 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 like that and so on, they will be going to increase the values. And whereas the pop pop will retrieve the top element, and so push means what, inserting, pop means what, removing. So removing is will be coming to the at the end of the stack, means after inserting, now your inserting is completed, now you want to remove. So which one you are removing, top element you are removing. Okay, so then it will be going to the decreasing decrement operator, minus minus. Okay, so if the stack top is the 100, that will be going 99 98 97 96 95 94 like this, that will be going to reducing here. Okay, so decrement purpose top minus 1, increment purpose top plus 1. Now see the program he given here, one of the program. So to write that Java programming, so public class array stack, so the class name they given the array stack, and the function they declare here, static final maximum 5, how much size they are taken, 5, and 5 error they can take the minus 999 and okay, and the array also declared, and one variable they declared top variable. Now they are writing the function array stock function. Okay, so array equal to new is, so now new means what, runtime memory allocation operator in C++, in Java also. Okay, so array equal to new int of maximum. So how much here, what's happening in the arrays, dynamic array you are going to allocated here. This is the syntax for dynamic array. Okay, maximum size how much you given internal, that much of the memory can be allocated here. Now top they taken the 0. So they are applying the operations one by one. First one is the push operation. Okay, so public void push int number. So you people know to write the function. Okay, function will be return type, function name and argument. So for this purpose they are the top less than maximum, and top level less than maximum unte ganaka appudu em cheyalanta ante space unte ganaka maximum value kanna top space unte then you should insert the value. అప్పుడు పుష్ చేస్తావు. ఇన్ కేస్ స్పేస్ లేదు అంటే ఎలా పుష్ చేస్తాం, చేయలేం కదా. సో దెన్ వాట్ హీ గివెన్ అరే టాప్ ఈక్వల్ నంబర్. సో ఎక్కడైతే మనకి స్పేస్ ఉందో అక్కడ ఇన్సర్ట్ చేయమని చెప్పి అంటున్నాం. సో system dot out dot println is the output statement in Java programming. In Java programming, system dot out dot println is the output statement. Then here pushing value plus number means which number you are inserting, that will be going to print out here. Then top less place. So top level top ఏ పొజిషన్ లో ఉంటే ఆ పొజిషన్ మళ్ళీ ఇంక్రీజ్ చేయమని చెప్తున్నాం. అట్లా కండిషన్ ని ఇట్లా ఎప్పటి వరకు అంటే అప్ టు ద మాక్సిమం, ఇట్ విల్ బి గోయింగ్ టు మాక్సిమం. Then come to the else part. In case top కనుక less than maximum లేకపోతే కనుక, less than maximum అంటే ఈ కోడ్ అప్లికబుల్ అవుతుంది, less than maximum లేకపోతే we are coming to the else part. So else part లో ఏం చెప్తున్నామో సింప్లీ స్టాక్ ఫుల్ అయిపోయింది, కెనాట్ యాడ్ ఏ వాల్యూ యాడ్ చేయలేం అని చెప్పేసి అంటున్నాం. ఓకే, నౌ కమింగ్ టు ద పాప్ ఆపరేషన్. ఇప్పుడు ఫస్ట్ పుష్ మీన్స్ ఇన్సర్టింగ్ చేస్తున్నాం, ఇప్పుడు పాప్ మీన్స్ రిమూవింగ్ చేస్తున్నాం. ఓకే, సో రిమూవింగ్ లో ఏం చేస్తున్నాడు, సేమ్ ఫంక్షన్ రాస్తాడు, పబ్లిక్ ఇంట్ పాప్ అని చెప్పేసి టాప్ మైనస్ మైనస్. ఓకే, దే టాప్ ప్లస్ ప్లస్ వి యూజ్. సో ఇంక్రిమెంటింగ్ పర్పస్ ప్లస్ ప్లస్, డిక్రిమెంటింగ్ పర్పస్ మైనస్ మైనస్. సో టాప్ లెస్ దాన్ 0 అంటే 0 కన్నా తక్కువ ఉంటే గనక దెన్ ఏంటి, అసలు ఏమి లేవు అంటే ఎంటీగా ఉందని చెప్పేసి, అక్కడ ఎంటీగా ఉంది, స్టాక్ ఇస్ ఎంటీ అండ్ ఆల్సో ఇట్ విల్ బి గోయింగ్ టు ఎర్రర్ వాల్యూ. Why? Because 0 less than ante adi minus value kada, that's why he is giving the error. Now coming to the else part. So else part in case alla ledu konni elements unnayi dantlo ante then return array of top ante enni elements unnayi top lo ఏ number unte adi arrays loki vastundi annamata. Now coming to the, he is writing the main function here. Okay, so main function how we can write public static void main string arguments. Okay, now in this array stack is the class name, s1 is the object. There we created the new array stack, means we created the memory in this object, s1 object. Okay, then array stack s2 equal to new stack. So s1 dot push s2 s1 dot push 3 means we are calling the functions. చేస్తున్నాము ఏ ఎలిమెంట్ చేస్తున్నామో ఆ ఎలిమెంట్ లైక్ ఇట్ విల్ బి కాల్ యాస్ ద కాల్ బై వాల్యూ. ఓకే, ఆ ఎలిమెంట్స్ ని మనం పాస్ చేస్తున్నాం 1 3 5 7 9 11. యాక్చువల్లీ దీస్ ఆర్ ద ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఆడ్ నెంబర్స్. ఈ ఆడ్ నెంబర్స్ ని మనం కాల్ బై వాల్యూ ద్వారా పాస్ చేయాలనుకుంటున్నాము యూజింగ్ ద ఫంక్షన్ కాలింగ్. ఓకే, సో అట్లా అన్ని ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఇన్సర్ట్ చేసేస్తాం. దెన్ అగైన్ దే యూజ్ ద ఫర్ లూప్. సో ఇన్ ద ఫర్ లూప్ వాట్ ఇస్ దేర్ condition, they wrote the I equal to 0, I less than array stack, how much the size will be available in the array stack, and maximum array stack dot max, then I plus plus. So ikkada em avutundi, I equal 0 ante condition true kabatti then 0 less than ఆ స్టాక్ లో ఎంత మెమరీ, ఎంత స్పేస్, ఎంత మాక్సిమం వాల్యూ ఉందో అది కండిషన్ ట్రూ అయితే కానీ then you are entering to the for loop body. So there is 2 dot push. అక్కడ ఏం చేస్తున్నాము, push of I into 2 plus 100. సో I లో ఎంత 0 ఉంది, 0 into 2 అంటే 0 వస్తుంది, ప్లస్ 100. సో పుష్ లో ఎంత ఉంది, 100 ఉంది. అట్లా మనం ఈ ఫర్ లూప్ ని అప్లై చేస్తాం అన్నమాట. అలాగే మళ్ళీ పాప్ కూడా రాసాడు సేమ్ ప్యాటర్న్. ఓకే, నౌ అవుట్పుట్ హియర్, వాట్స్ ద అవుట్పుట్, ఫస్ట్ వాల్యూ ఇస్ 1 3 5 7. అట్లా ఇన్సర్ట్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఇన్ కేస్ స్టాక్ ఫుల్ అయిపోతే వి కాంట్ యాడ్ ఏ వాల్యూ. మళ్ళా సేమ్ వాల్యూస్ ఏవైతే ఇన్సర్ట్ చేస్తారో ఆ వాల్యూస్ ని కనుక మీరు రిమూవ్ చేయాలి అనుకుంటే కనుక దాన్ని పుషింగ్ ద్వారా పాపింగ్ ద్వారా ఏం చేస్తున్నాం, మనం పాప్ ద్వారా ఏం చేస్తున్నాం, మళ్ళీ ఆ వాల్యూస్ ని ఇక్కడ రిమూవ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు అనమాట యాక్చువల్లీ. ఓకే, 1 second. సో పుషింగ్ వాల్యూ 100 102 104 106 108. సో ఇక్కడ ఇంటూ I into 2 రాశాడు కదా, ఇక్కడ కండిషన్ లో మనకి I into 2 రాస్తాడు. ఓకే, I into 2 ప్లస్ 100. ఓకే, అందుకే ఫస్ట్ టైం 100 వచ్చిన తర్వాత మళ్ళీ సెకండ్ టైం లూప్ వెళ్ళినప్పుడు 102 వస్తుంది, మళ్ళా 104 106 108 ఇట్లా పుషింగ్ వాల్యూస్ వస్తుంది అనమాట. నెక్స్ట్ తర్వాత మళ్ళీ పాప్ ఇట్లా రిమూవ్ చేస్తాం, అంటే ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేస్తున్నాము, యాడ్ చేసుకుంటున్నాము, మళ్ళీ రిమూవ్ చేసుకుంటున్నాము. సో దిస్ ఇస్ అదర్ మెథడ్ ఫర్ ద యూజింగ్ జనరిక్ అరే. సో ఏదో ఒక మెథడ్ ఫాలో అవ్వండి, అన్ని ఫాలో అయితే కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అయిపోతారు. First method you can follow. Okay. So student my friends. Diagram Java stack class hierarchy. Iterable collection list vector back. Now using the what are the applications of stack will be there. Stack applications same unnayo istunnadu chudandi. Reversing an array using stack, and second one vachesi expression conversion in fix, postfix, prefix కూడా చేయొచ్చు అంట. Second application. Then third application, actually my charging is going to low. Only these two applications only they given. Okay, ma'am. Actually, in my phone, charging is going to very less, ma'am. And tomorrow I will going to earlier only. Okay, so I mean 3 o'clock at the sharp 3 o'clock only I will take there. I will explain the applications of the stack, and also I will explain about list also. And there I will take the 3 to 4:30 class. Today I am taking the some less time, na. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Bye everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Okay, thank you, ma'am.
లేదు మ్యామ్, యాక్చువల్ గా ఒకసారి క్లాస్ ఆయన తీసుకునే క్లాస్ ఆయన ఊర్లో ఉన్నారంట పాపం.
Bye, friends.